In other news tonight, air travel has soared to some of the highest numbers that we've seen since the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah, starting to pick back up as well. Those numbers expected to grow as we continue to see summer travel pick up. AAA estimating more than 37 million Americans will travel 50 miles or more this weekend. Of course, it's Memorial Day, but as more people start traveling again, the FAA reports a dramatic increase in unruly, sometimes violent behavior in airports and on planes. We've seen it, right? The latest on board a Southwest Airlines flight from Sacramento to San Diego. The airline saying a passenger ignored the crew's instructions, became verbally and physically abusive, ultimately knocking out 2 teeth of the flight attendant. NewsNation correspondent Michael Schur is live at LAX tonight with the latest. Michael, how was your most recent flight?
Actually, on my most recent flight, Marty, funny that you should ask. This wasn't even a setup. The stewardess came over the airwaves before the flight and said, a play on the meme, said, everybody just keep calm with your carry-on. So that was the play because they have seen it. I have seen it. Look, I've been flying throughout this pandemic, covering the pandemic, and you start to see many more people on it. I've experienced some of this air rage, but now it's being taken very seriously.
I had a very nice flight.
You're flying the friendly skies.
That was then.
If we don't stand up, it's only going to get worse.
And this is now. As Americans return to the skies ahead of Memorial Day weekend and a summer of holidays and reunions impossible only a year ago, there is tension in the air.
People are coming back to the skies, have been away for a while, and maybe have forgotten how cramped the space is or how much time they have to spend with other people in such close proximity.
Seth Miller is editor of PaxX.Aero and closely covers an airline industry contending with stressed customers.
We're seeing load factors in the sort of 80 to 90% range, which was typical of the pre-COVID era, but there's fewer flights, there's more challenges, everybody's just a little bit more on edge.
The federal government still requires the traveling public to wear a mask on planes, buses, trains, and other forms of public transportation. This is a federal mandate.
But how many times did I ask you?
We're not getting kicked off.
Pushback over a mask mandate in the skies, if no longer in the streets, has airlines and the FAA taking a stern approach.
If you disrupt a flight with threatening, intimidating, or violent behavior, you'll face a civil penalty from the FAA of up to $35,000.
A number since surpassed when a passenger between Honolulu and Seattle was fined over $50,000 for disrupting the flight and attempting to enter the cockpit.
Airlines can decide that they no longer want you as a customer. They can put you on a no-fly list. They can, if so compelled, decide to take away all your frequent flyer points.
There have been over 1,500 incidents this year alone, but with 1.8 million passengers last Sunday, 90% of the same day 2 years ago, officials are still optimistic.
It's a positive sign that our nation is beginning to recover from this most challenging pandemic.
And another sign that they're beginning to recover, Rob and Marnie, is the fact that last Sunday, Alejandro Mayorkas, the Homeland Security Secretary, said that 1.8 million travelers traveled. That's just 90%, or actually as much as 90%, is the same day in 2019. People are back. The planes aren't there. The staff isn't there. And that's what's working on people's nerves.
No, that's an excellent point. Thank you, Michael. Very disturbing video, to say the least. Wow.